I should be live. Double check this real quick. Well, hopefully anyway. Alright, let me see here. There should be a way. Yeah, I know this isn't Twitch or anything like that, but oh man. Nope, nope, nope. I'm already live. I should already be live here. Is there any way to actually check this out? Ugh. Alright. Is there any way to check? Oh my word. View channel. Good. Volume. View channel. Good. All right. So I'm doing this while this is still fresh in my mind, and I'm a little tired. Didn't get much sleep. I got some rest, but I didn't get much sleep. So, in a sense, that kind of helps frame this. There was a, I was invited to this dinner where there's missionaries. We're gonna, talk and all that, but that part was left out. So there's quite a few people who are. There's quite a few missions all around. When you are in the military, your mission is assigned to you and it will change on a daily basis. For those who are out, we have to rediscover our mission. We have to figure something out, to find our future, to make something work, to put something there to focus on. So, in a sense, we're cobbling things together as we go if we're not sure about it. For those who, for those who listen to God, who follow what they are being taught and told, it can be a lot more clear. It could be a lot more simple. It could be a lot more like a lot more. What's the word? Things can be a lot more quickly, moving quickly. So that's a bit of a blessing that they can skip some of the waiting process. Now, for some of the men in the men's community, the men's group and all that, it's not just simply about making money, but how to move forward with their life with in regards to dating and relationships. I'm partly there myself because of the whole like what is there as far as relationships and the my future, like what is there to work towards. It's really hard to come up short and just be like focus on your health and your financial stability. Now, yes, Lindsay, we see your tail. Yes, yes, we see your tail. No, just settle down. All right. So partly the reason why this is dark here is because I wanted to show off something real quick. Before leaving around 5:30 to go to the dinner and all that, your butt is on my controller. What are you doing? I love you, but you're in the way, sweetie. Well, now you're purring. So it's your mission to distract me and cause issues and stick your butt where it's not wanted. Oh, cats are adorable in that way. Um. Anyway, I was watching and just casually chilling out, watching Tears of the Sun again, and frankly, I came across something that I'll do a slight recap. It's a fictional rescue with Bruce Willis leading a team to go extract a doctor, and they go through a couple different twists and turns, and they realize they can't just simply extract a doctor, but that they have to do something about the people that they brought with them because it's a ethnic cleansing according to the people there. So I have this thing here, but let me. I have it right here, so let me backtrack. Where's the volume? There's a volume here somewhere.
Hurry, please.
I rewound it a little bit just to give it some context.
Red, go in the package. Now, goddammit!
In short, they had just decided, Bruce and he decided to turn his helicopter around to go pick up pick up as much as of the people there as possible, and that's why she's saying thank you. And he's cobbling together a plan, because he doesn't want anyone else to be slaughtered. They actually show graphic violence with bodies strewn all over and being shot and stuff like that. So it's like, I think it has like an R rating for a reason.
What are you doing? New mission? No. Same mission. Get them ready, see?
Yeah, there we go. I had to show that one part there. Tears of the Sun. I'll put it down in the description down below. It hits me pretty hard, but honestly, every so often it'll pop up, and it's something that I'll just remember fondly, and I'll go back and rewatch it. There's some other videos too, Saving Private Ryan. That's one of them. And as silly as it sounds, I think Panzer Chocolate is going to be on the list there as well. Nazis, zombies, and chocolate with preservative effects. I think there's super soldiers as well, but that's more of like... Anyway. So, simply put, as Christians, and this is something I kind of came to grips with yesterday, the mission is ongoing and it's always the same. It doesn't change. It keeps going on and on and on. But we take time to rest, to recover, to learn, to mature, and to understand what is happening in our lives, what's happening around us. We're not always protected, but we do learn as we go, and that's partly how faith grows. Not that you're like, if you're always protected to the point where nothing happens, your faith doesn't grow and you don't learn, you don't mature. But the mission there stays the same and you grow regardless. Mostly because if you follow God and you care, you're going to do the best that you can. Now, for those who are falling away, those who've lost faith, who lost heart, rest, recovery, sometimes that is needed. And that's a little bit tricky because everyone's not going to be on the same page. Some people are going to be like the sheep that wander, they can get lost and stuck. And for others, they're going to be like the livestock that has been taken away and that needs someone to go actively go after them and to rescue them. Think back to Abraham and rescuing Lot and freeing everyone in his possession. I can't remember the Bible verse, but it's quite the story there where Abraham took his entire force and basically rescued Lot, everyone that is with with Lot's family and all of his possessions. Like nothing was lost. That's pretty incredible. Now, for those, like I said, Oh, I didn't say this. I'm sorry. Christianity is very aggressive, and it clicked when I was talking with someone about how like why there's very little that's talked about in defense. Because in the military, there's a lot that's in regards to like defending yourself. Um, there's the guy I was talking to, he did some martial arts, and I explained to him that I was like a level two certified for um, a level two certified for combatives, and it's the whole point is the entire point is to survive until help arrives. So you can possibly put someone else in a chokehold, but if you're not able to, you're just trying to survive until backup arrives and you can get help in taking care of whoever you're facing. It's um it's a combination of like mixed martial arts and wrestling, so to speak. So, and then after he told me about that, it clicked in my mind. I was like, "Oh, so Christianity, like the military and and Christianity itself, one is actually offensive and the other one's more defensive in regards." We were going off of a we were on a different topic and we went off on a tangent thanks to martial arts, and that's where it kind of clicked. So like we're very defensive in the military up until we actually have to go after the mission, after the objectives, securing the objectives, whatever they are, whoever they are. But there's a lot of defensive parts in that just is not there in Christianity. Unlike Islam, Christianity is not violent and it doesn't threaten life. There's no loss, there's no trauma per se, and there is unfortunately a lot of deaths. It's it's bloody but in a different way. It's more like we understand the bigger picture. We understand everything that's at stake, and it's something that we stake our lives on. So in that sense, the mission always goes on. It doesn't change, but the people in the mission change. So the plan doesn't, but the people do. And you could see it through till the end of your life. And the couple at the dinner, they are going to this other country and they're going to spend roughly 20-25 years there building up both a legitimate business, but their hopes is to also build up a church and to bring Christ into the whole area. So there's a lot there that I don't remember their names. I was just paying attention and I was just doing some praying and stuff like that. But so like apologies, I don't have their names or anything like that. Um, but missionaries, they have quite the mission, no matter who they are, no matter where they're at, because the goal is still the same: to bring Christ into other people's lives and to positively impact them in that particular way. Now, they're probably not running businesses, but also working like schools and universities and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, taking care of the kids. Um, my parents, they went down, they were part of a group that went down to El Salvador, and there was like a medical trip and stuff like that. Like, you can have medical trips with doctors and students where they go off and do something else there too. So medical trips are not out of the question as well. But their focus there is specifically providing humanitarian aid and um, other kinds of aid as well. And it's not necessarily like right after a natural disaster or whatever. It could be pre-planned year by year. It could be like a opportunity for some of the schools and the universities as well, where there's a plan put together by some of the people in charge, and there was enough donations raised by the local churches. That sort of thing is pretty cool. I mean, it's cool when it actually happens. Shia D50. I'm extremely exhausted. I needed to get this off my chest. That's why I'm talking about this right now because it's kind of important. Yeah, apologies for it getting dark and all that. Maybe I could put a light on or something. I don't know. Maybe. Is there not a flashlight thing for this thing? Lovely. Eh, good enough, right? I don't know. Sorry. I don't think I have a flashlight on my iPad. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, Military, Christianity. Putting together your own mission is going to be a frustrating mess for those who are in my shoes, so to speak. Whereas, like, you can see a lot, but you just can't see your future. You can't understand just beyond a couple of steps that are already there in front of you. Maybe that's so you can work on your faith and learn to trust God and keep praying. Um, Frankly, if I knew everything that was in my future, I would probably have issues. To be honest, it's not about control, but it's about, I think, wanting to keep pain away and the unnecessary pain, the unnecessary frustrations and pressure, all of that stuff. It's not that I'm trying to avoid pain, but I'm just trying to get rid of and to avoid the unnecessary parts of pain. It's not like you're trying to go through life just hurting. Now, if you're having unresolved trauma and issues, yeah, that's you should take care of that stuff. When it comes down to the whole mission thing, like what are you going to do in the future, right here, right now, and then in the same year, and then within 5 to 10 years, having a plan and putting together is, I think it just gets more important as time goes on, up until you're able to answer them and to stick with the answers and not have them change. Like, I think some of these answers are bound to change just because as you grow, life changes, the people in your life change, and even your situation. My situation changed. I ended up moving. So I don't know if I'll ever settle down, but I hope one of these days I'll be able to settle down and figure something out. It's quite possible there's other issues in my life that are keeping me from being able to settle down, which could, any one of you watching, you could relate to that as well. That, I think, requires a lot of prayer, a lot of turning things over to God in regards to repenting and acknowledging the sins, the issues, the problems, the stuff where you need help with, like, accountability and just clearing the junk and the sin, the garbage from your life. That can stick in your life in more ways than one, that just causes you to be stuck, to not be able to move forward in your life. Yeah. So, yeah, reviewing a couple movies and obviously playing Delta Force and some of the other games there. Yeah, there's missions there. And frankly, I actually have something else I want to show. It's nice to know that the intro always changes. Delta Force intro, I think. Dude, this is reminiscent right there for those in the military. Delta Force. Delta Force. Oops. Mission intro. Oh yeah. So I'm not talking about Delta. I'm not talking about Black Hawk Down, but they changed the game dramatically, and they added a Black Hawk Down section reminiscent of the movie into the game, which is kind of cool. I forgot about that. Maybe I have it in my history. Let me check. Delta Force. See what pops up in my history. Console launch? No. Really? Why is this so hard? This should be a short or something, I think. Oh, hold on. What was that first mission called? Now I'm drawing a blank. Lovely. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so the very first mission, which is it has oh, I'm blanking on it. It's the only one that actually has an easy mode. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I don't think. Oh, this is so sad. It's like 30 seconds long. It's not even. Delta Force game. Helicopter. You drop from a helicopter. Oh, you're killing me. This is not here? Is this not here? Why? Delta Force game. Oh, missions. Delta Force mission launch? Ugh. I think I'm about ready to move on because I'm not able to find this, and this bothers me. Dropping in by helicopter. Boom. It basically says basically get ready. Get ready. You gotta loot, shoot, and scoot. And it's kind of funny because they just basically like kick the rope out and tell you to get ready, and they drop you in. It's all within like 30 seconds, and it's pretty funny. It actually has some pretty good music and gameplay, and even some trailers and stuff. Like there's actually some stories and stuff behind it, which is pretty cool. It's free to play, so I've been playing that for quite some time too. This wasn't meant to be a very long one. 25 minutes isn't too bad when talking about this sort of thing. Playing games, military games, it could be from Delta Force all the way to Helldivers 2 and Space Marine 2, where there are missions that you must get through and you are focusing on them. Having something as simple as that really can help bring you to a place where you can effectively, I'm not sure what the right word is, not live at, but stay at, where you can be, you're at a place where you can survive until you learn to thrive. For those who are struggling to put something together and they don't know how to make a new life, they don't know how to make things be better, all of that. Yeah, this is going to bother the crap out of me. Okay, first off, Delta Force maps. This is gonna bother me. Delta Force Xbox maps. Zero Dam. Thank you. Holy crap. Why couldn't I not remember that? Zero Dam. Delta Force Zero Dam intro. Oh, man. Okay. All these new stuff popping out here. I don't. I'm dying here. I'm straight up dying. Why is this? It's gonna annoy the crap out of me. That's alright though. Not that big of a deal. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some like Delta Force gameplay and show you all later. It's absolutely a blast to play, and the more friends you can play with, the better it is. You can. Anyone at any level can play. There's no pay to win. There's nothing like that. So you just drop in with some buddies and you grab some of the tickets that are already there, because when you're just starting out, you got nothing. But the tickets will actually like allow you to play, and assuming that you can survive and extract, you can retain everything that you brought with you. But if you die, you lose everything. Everything that's not safely put away. There's a safe that you bring with you, and the basic one is just 2 square box, but you can actually increase that and store more stuff. Pretty simple, pretty fun, pretty painful, and very aggravating. Especially when there's those BS moments and you're just like, come on. You look around the corner and within 2 seconds you're dead flat. I swear, any level outside of Zero Dam where I'm playing, I get zeroed within 3 seconds. Like, I'm great on easy mode. I can go 3-on-1 easily in Zero Dam, but anything beyond that, good luck. It's, I guess, just to wrap it up here, but so it doesn't go beyond 30 minutes. Just a summary for those who are hopping in right now. Christianity has a mission that doesn't change, keeps going on, but the players and the people, they do change. That's one. Two, those in the military. We struggle a lot because our mission, even though it may have ended, it doesn't feel like it ended for us. And we have to make something new. We have to pick something up and figure something out along the way to focus on and change. This is common. This is a common issue, but it's hard. Feels like in some ways, even though there's technically more support, there's less people who care to help us get to a place where we can heal and recover and, get fixed, And lastly, other people in their different walks in life, whether it's through missionaries, whether it's whoever, really, they're going to have their own plans and their own missions that they're putting together that you may actually have a chance to participate in. Be able to bless them out and help them out. That sort of thing. Stay tuned. I'm exhausted. I'm going to be meeting up with a friend of mine, Pastor Jim. I'm meeting up with him tomorrow morning. We'll be talking some, and I'll probably do live streaming there instead of recording a video, just to mix it up a little bit. we'll see. I would like to talk about spiritual giants because there's something that's been in the back of my mind for a long time, and it's something that I talked with my dad about. That something that he said has been stuck in my mind. God didn't call us to be spiritual giants. He called us to follow Him, and specifically follow Jesus. It's not that we can't, or even that we shouldn't, but each man has his own portion. Each man has its own allowance that we need to work with. Look back to the story of the talent. There's two stories of talents where servants were given talents and specific amounts of money to work with and to be responsible for. I think that actually applies here in this particular case. We are responsible for so much that we need to show that what is entrusted to us is something that we worked on and that we tried to be fruitful for God. Spiritual giants is something that's been on my heart for a long time. I wanted to impact the world, I wanted to change the world, and I wanted to not be number one, but I wanted to do a lot more than what I'm doing now. Plain and simple. I'm not, or at least I don't think I am, but it doesn't mean I won't try and doesn't mean I'll stop doing this. I want to have fun. I want you all to have fun watching as well. Tagging along, paying attention, checking the stuff out as you go. Obviously, not everything's going to interest you, but there's going to be some things that hopefully will. The visualizations are pretty cool. Obviously, sometimes it's going to feel a little bit random here and there because there's no rhythm or set pattern for any of this stuff. I just put it down as it comes along. I got some stuff to tackle in Warframe. The Devil frame. There's some cool stuff there that I want to tie in, and I've been slacking off on that. There's been a couple other things that I need to take care of that I'm slacking off on as well. Tax season is right around the corner, so apologies. I've been focused on a couple other things too, and I do need to sit down and crank these videos out, so I will get around to it. Just, have patience. Give me a little bit of time here. Also, I need to really sit down and respond to a lot of people that gave me responses for videos and stuff like that. I'm still actually recovering from my friend and his wife and that whole issue, okay? I saw my friend earlier at the dinner, by the way, so him and his wife are doing all right, and yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay. Until next time, take it easy. Where's the end button?